Happy Easter to everyone, and welcome to the Problem with Being Awake. My name's Ben, and I'll be your host this afternoon. And today we're going to talk about why the hell are there Ramadan decorations up in London on Easter weekend, and almost no Christian ones. I know the answer to that is that they put the Ramadan ones up and forgot the Christian ones, until there's a mad panic to get some together right at the end. But it's so telling of a society, a government, a mayoral city like London, where the mayor is woke as fuck, man. I mean, he really will do anything to appease anybody, especially Muslims. Now, we have a large Muslim community in England, 13 odd million people, one of the largest in the world. And we have been integrated quite well in certain parts of the country and not so well in other parts of the country. To suggest that we mix Easter and Ramadan would be terrible, because I have no problem with. Muslims, when I was growing up, never used to celebrate Ramadan. It's Eid. I've actually had the honour to be invited to Eid twice. Although albeit not the whole thing, not the whole day, but just part of it. It was fun, it was a joyful day. I'm not religious as a person, but this country it's got the Anglo-Saxon Christian Church. That's our nation's religion. Or you can be any other type of Christian or Catholic or whatever it is, but that's the nation's religion. And of all the times, because Ramadan can fall at different times, obviously, but you cannot replace Easter in London. You cannot have lots of Ramadan decorations in London and a few rushed together, sort of almost second. Well, it certainly was a second thought. That's the problem. It was a second thought that Easter is the story of Jesus bearing the cross. Today, well, yesterday actually, it would be Friday, so he'd bearing the cross on his back, being crucified, so he'd be done that now. And then, obviously, Easter Monday is the story of his resurrection. Now, if you're religious, you wouldn't want another religion mixing with that. In the same way as another religion wouldn't want us mixing with their holidays. As I said, I've been to Eid, but I was very much only allowed to go to a couple of houses who are more progressive, and we have family ties, but I didn't get to experience the whole thing because it wouldn't have been fair, because I'm not a Muslim. I did dress appropriately, but I'm not a Muslim, so it's not really fair for me to celebrate the whole holiday, but I did love the experience. It's very funny as well. Muslim women get together in the kitchen, and all you can hear is laughter all day as they cook. And the rule is you never eat your wife's cooking, will you? It'll be like wife, daughter-in-law, mother-in-law, mother, daughter, and all the women of the household get together, and they love it. And what happens is you go out and eat, and they cook for other people who come to your house. So it's kind of a reciprocal thing. So you go and eat at their house, and they offer you food, and then they come to your house, and you offer them food. And it's a great festival. Easter, we've got hot cross buns, which are lovely. But we can't mix these things up. They're two separate religions. They've got very different practices, very different histories. Now, I have had the fortune to read all monotheistic religious texts, and there is something to be taken from all of them. I personally would lean towards the Bible, but I'm not going to say lean hard enough. But all religious doctrines have value in them and virtue. And value and virtue is quite sadly lacking these days in modern culture. So those are good things. There are some things I don't agree with, but that doesn't matter because I'm not a member. But I do disagree with putting Muslim before British. If you're a British Muslim, then that's fine. If you celebrate Ramadan, that's fine. Then there should have been a discussion, more of a sort of cognitive approach to doing this. So get together, okay, right, well, it's Easter, obviously one of our only religious holidays there is. So most of London is going to be covered with decorations for that. But other than that, we have to get some Maranam stuff in there. That'd be fair, it'd be fine. But it would be an Easter celebration. But to have it as an afterthought shows how far this country's really sunk. And anyway, this is not Islamophobic. Before anybody, people write it in the comments anyway, because they always do. It's not Islamophobic, it's simply national. I'm a British man, I'm an English man, and we celebrate Easter because Jesus Christ is our country's religious leader. Well, God and Jesus. But God never came. They came down once for a shag. Anyway, I've spoken for too long, so I'll leave it there. If you liked it, do subscribe. It does help, and share it and stuff. If not, don't worry, because you're already gone. Have a good one.